that great. Alright, well, let us commence the 2020 Rubik's Cube collection. Okay, well, it's not really a cube, but a twisty puzzle collection, you know, because it's... Okay, so let's start with my normal 3x3s. Defantix, Cyclone Boys 3x3. It's a piece of garbage, honestly. Problem with it is, it's one of my best cubes, so... I mean, it's really not that good, like... Huh. The tensioning on it seems a bit off, maybe that's the problem, but... It's really not that good. Transparent MoU. It's just a Z-Cube carbon fiber. And then, of course, the normal Rubik's brand. Isn't that great? What is this? Oh. Cube. Is that orange? No, that's white. It's what's weird about the white on this thing is it transfers colors from other squares. That looks orange, but it's white, and it's actually really annoying like that. Oh well. Rubik's. I have these all in different patterns. If you can tell, like the Defantix Cyclone Boys was in a super flip. This one's in cube and cube and cube. This is just standard checker, and this is flower. Pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. Just standard, you know, terrible. Pretty good, just need to tension it. This one I got for free from a lost and found bin where I found it, and they said no one's claimed it in 30 days, so you can have it. Because I'm the one that found it and bought it there, so. It's actually pretty good. One of my better cubes. I will say, whoever had this thing lubed it up way too much. Yeah, it was like dripping lube when I first found it. Alright, well those are my normal 3x3s. Now here's my not so normal 3x3s. I've got two little tiny ones. Let me just do this real quick. A windmill cube. This is actually $5. It's cheap. Rubik's Void cube. A Meffert's gear ball. And I think it's another Meffert's smaller cube. But let's focus on the actual cube-shaped stuff first. This is actually Rubik's World's Smallest. It has the Anaconda pattern on it. This is I think it's checkered cube in a cube. Just a Rubik's keychain. I don't even know what brand this is, but I got it from Joann's for $5. You know, standard, dry, terrible, literally the worst turning in the world. This is the windmill cube. I have actually no clue what it is. Let me go check real quick. Okay, literally the only thing it says on the packaging, I colored it purple, don't question why, is this X00103J0XL and an FHLM8. AIF. What? And then made in China. That's literally all it says. But, that's cool. I tend to keep it in the checkerboard pattern. I just had to put it back real quick so, you know, it looks normal. That's epic. Okay, back to the non-cubic 3x3s. I mean, this technically isn't even a 3x3. It's still a 3x3, but it's a gear. It's a gear sphere. They really should have called it a gear sphere instead of a gear ball. But, oh well. I'm actually pretty good at that. Oh yeah, by the way, so far, none of the puzzles I've shown you are, like, solvable for me. This is just a, Void cube, and it's actually perfect for the Tetris pattern, because there's no centerpiece to ruin it. And then Molecube. It looks scrambled, but it's not. You only have very few 3x3s left. We have 7. Well, technically 7, but, you know. So, remember, I think maybe 2 years at this point, maybe, I don't even know, I got a bunch of these things. Literally 12 of these things for $10. They are the cheapest, dirtiest little things ever. They're from Oriental Trading, and they're awful. I had 12 of them. I now have 7. I have destroyed 5 of them over the years, because I like destroying things, apparently, especially these cubes. This is the only one I actually have left that's normal. This is my only normal one left, and I have put the 4 crosses pattern on it. Here, let me show you the other 7 ones. I use these things for cheap little mods. Yeah, this is, the Smash Cube, as they call it, because it looks like fists and the Smash Bros. Logo. This one I should have called this one's like a Smash Ball Cube, but it's called a Stupid Cube, because it's like a 2x2, except stupid. This is the Noob Cube, because it's literally a 1x3x3. And this is the stupid 2x3x3, because, it's a 2x3x3, but stupid. And then I have this one, which was in my How to Make Custom Stickers mod video, which is actually really bad. I just scribbled on it. It was an April Fool's joke. But, yeah, I think it's called the Diversity Cross on it, because it has all of the colors. And then there's this one. As you can tell just by looking at it, it's pretty bad, and the fact that, yeah, let's just try to do some turns. Oh! It is completely busted. So, yeah, that's fun. Now I have to solve it. Oh, gosh, no. I might as well just... Okay, I give up. I'm just gonna put the debris somewhere else. Yeah, I ended up setting all the pieces on top of my alarm clock. Anyway. Skewb. And another Skewb. Skewb Ultimate. It's a mini little boy. It's a tiny little boy. It's one of, quite a few dodecahedral puzzles I know, but it's a very unique one. It's a very unique dodecahedral puzzle. Because there's like the Killamink series and the Megamink series, and then there's this. The Skewb Ultimate. Which is pretty good. Anyway, this is also a Skewb. Yeah, that's all I have to say about them. Alright, moving on. Here's just some other random cubic puzzles. A 1x1, a square 1, a 5x5, and a 4x4. Let's scooch those out. This is actually the first one I can solve on this list. Let me show you. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Ah, look at that. Oh, no, it just fell. Never mind. I was going to show you something real quick because it managed to stay up. Oh, well. It managed to get, like, stuck here on the tripod, but it then fell down when I picked up the phone. Anyway, so this is the first one I showed you that I can actually solve. Get that out of here. 5x5 and 4x4. Whoa. Sorry. My camera has a pretty bad lag now, so when I turn this, it like, goes like a half a second later. I'm sorry. This is going to be a bit of a distraction for me. But, yeah, these are interesting cubes. Currently in like a little circle pattern. This one's in a floral pattern, which I made just by like, you know, putting these like 4 little dots around the middle and then doing a checkerboard. Rather simple. I think my favorite side on this pattern is definitely this one because it looks so cool. Anyway, time for the second one on here that I somewhat know how to solve. A square 1. Still in the process of learning, but not that bad at it. Takes me about 15 minutes to solve without a tutorial. With a tutorial, about 30 minutes, because the tutorials are long. So yeah, that's all that. Moving on. This is where we're going to get into the bulkhead of puzzles I can solve. First, let me put down the one I can't solve in this group. Oh, the camera lag is still strong. Yeah, it's just a 2x2. It's a 2x2 triple chain. 2x2 triple chain, and I like doing this on it because now it looks like a tower cube with a 2x2 in the side. They should actually make that. They should make a 2x2 with a tower cube in its side, but then it just does this. So, depressing. It's by Riviera Games, and I got it for Christmas. It's cheap. Not as cheap as the ones I got from Oriental Trading, but literally a dime for a dozen. Actually, no, sorry. A $10 for a dozen, so close enough. It's still 10. Okay, now here's puzzles I can solve. 2x2s, and this thing. Kinda like a tower cube, except missing a layer. Anyway. What did I just do? It's in a checkerboard pattern. I can solve this one. These ones I can also solve. This one's my main NE cube. It's a GANs, but look how much that logo is rubbing off. And also some other things, by judging by the Amazon description. I'm pretty sure it's not actually a GANs, I'm pretty sure it's a bootleg. Especially considering I can't find anywhere on the GANs website of a, like, transparent white plastic in the middle. So yeah, it's a knockoff, but still pretty good. Defantic Cyclone Boys in Checker. Well, this guy's also in Checker. And then this guy, which is in a pattern I am unable to find literally anywhere else on YouTube, and it is what I call the weave, or braid. Basically, you do this. Let me see if I can do it again. Do that, do that, do that. Bam. You got it. It's a weave pattern. It's pretty cool. I can't find it anywhere else on YouTube. If you can, please tell me, because as far as I know, I'm the first one to really show that pattern off. And really, the only way I can actually figure out how to undo it is just to scramble it, because I'm too forgetful, but... Alright, next. It's kind of embarrassing to find out that your main cube is a knockoff GANs. It's not even magnetic. It's embarrassing. Anyway, time for my Minxes. Mega Minx in Super Flip. And Pyraminx in this pattern. It's actually a pretty cool pattern. I like that pattern. Anyway, Mega Minx in Super Flip. It's pretty cool. Oh, hey, wait, I just realized something I forgot to mention about a previous puzzle. Let's, move back a second. Square one. Ever since I, solved it for the first time, I then immediately dropped it really hard on the floor, and now the pieces are super loose, and listen to this. I don't know if you can hear that. Hold on a second. Let me bring that up to the mic. You hear that grinding? I hope you can hear that. The spring or something inside is like dislodged or broken. Unfortunate. Oh, by the way, this is a Mofengi, I think. Or it's a Moyu, I can't tell. I didn't keep the boxes, which makes me feel real stupid. Anyway, back to the Minxes. This is another one I can solve. And this one I cannot. Alright. Moving on. Alright, so that was the entirety of my cube collection. Today we learned that I have an embarrassing secret here, so let me just... Yeah. And that this, so yeah, these are the puzzles... So yeah, these are the puzzles I can solve, you know. I accidentally broke my square one, you know. I can solve this one cuboid, Pyraminx, Gearball, 2x2, and I'm still learning square one, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. This is an odd mixture of cubes to be good at. Like, 2x2 kind of makes sense, so does Pyraminx, but then Gearball, 2x2x3, and square one. Hey, at least I didn't learn clock. That thing's so dumb.